If you struggle from procrastination, it's probably because you don't desensitize yourself to it, right? Like we've talked about how if you want to get better with fear, you have to desensitize yourself to fear. If you want to get better with any emotion, you have to expose yourself to it. But yeah, we find ourselves procrastinating over and over and over. And we know that the monster we feed is the one that gets bigger, right? So if we're always procrastinating, then we're gonna find that that monster procrastination only gets bigger. It gets harder to break that cycle of procrastination. But vice versa, if we feed the monster of like self-discipline and doing it whether you feel like it or not, then that monster actually gets bigger. And then you get really good at being in control of like your own life, of like doing things even when you don't feel like doing it, right? And this notion of like we have to desensitize ourselves to the things we want to actually take control of is very, very much real, right? So if you want to get good with procrastination, this is one thing you can do, right? This is the thing I do that helps me out a lot, right? So what I did, I created a daily discipline. For me, it's a bit extreme because I care about my life at that level. What I do is I read for 30 minutes, I journal for 15 minutes, and then I meditate for 30 minutes. Yes, that's a hard exercise to do on a day-to-day basis. But guess what? There are days where I don't want to meditate for 30 minutes, where I don't want to read for 30 minutes. And in all reality, like pretty much all days. Never do I want to do that. But because every single day I've set a rule that I'm going to do it whether I feel like it or not, I get really good at handling procrastination. And if you're a human being, if you're not an alien from this earth, it's the same for you. If you pick a daily discipline, doesn't have to be as extreme as mine. It could be like reading for 5 minutes, reading for 10 minutes or whatsoever. But you're like, I'm going to do it no matter what. What you're going to find is that your self-discipline is going to go really, really high if you don't stop, right? So if you're not missing days, if you're like doing it whether you feel like it or not, you're going to find that your self-discipline is getting really, really high. And you're going to find that it's really, really hard to procrastinate because you're desensitized. You're exposing yourself to procrastination, right? Because then now you're having days where you're procrastinating, where you feel like procrastinating at work and then you don't. You feel like procrastinating at work and then you don't. And if you have that on a day-to-day basis, it's going to change your life for the better. All right, so help me out, share this video because I know your friend groups probably procrastinate, your family procrastinate, and what better way of helping them than sending them a video that will tackle exactly that. All right, peace guys.